Fort Lauderdale, it's time for another beach party because the Florida Panthers have gone out there and won their second straight Stanley Cup. Now, full disclosure, I am recording this audio and the game's not even over yet. There are 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period. But the game is 4-0 Florida. The Oilers are not going to win. Maybe they'll get a goal. Maybe they'll get 2 goals. But there is no way the Florida Panthers are going to choke a 4-0 lead with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this game number 6. Sergei Bobrovsky has been too good. The Florida Panthers' pressure has been too constant. This team and their systems and their strategy and how they're able to wear and tear down the Oilers, it has just been flawless. And now, with the goal going in, there you go, it's 5-0. Sam Reinhart! No way! Sam Reinhart got another one! That's ridiculous, dude. Listen to the growl of the cat there. Sam Reinhart, generational goal scorer, 4 goals in a Stanley Cup clinching game, and potentially, depending on if the Oilers don't score here or not, the first player since Mike Bossy in the 80s to get 2 straight Cup-winning goals. What an incredible showcase out of Sammy Reinhart, from 2nd overall pick in 2014 to a lull of a player who wasn't progressing, wasn't getting any better, wasn't playing in a system that was getting better in Buffalo, to getting traded, to becoming a 2-time Stanley Cup champion and scoring 4 goals in the Stanley Cup clinching victory in 2025. It's 5-0. And, yeah, Florida's gonna win. And I'm gonna have this video up right when the game is over because, man, I think the biggest thing that we can take out of this game... Oh, the Oilers scored! Okay, never mind. Okay. Podkolzin! Hell yeah! Vasili Podkolzin, baby! That's my guy! That's my guy right there. Man, he looks so disappointed and sad. I'm sorry, Pods. Yeah, no, look, Canucks fans are going to have something to cheer about there. Sergei Bobrovsky gets the rebound, but then it plops right in front of him. He can't really see it. Podkolzin, driving the net, is able to backhand it into the open cage by his fellow countryman. Podkolzin, man, multiple goals in this Stanley Cup Finals series. Not bad. Okay, this goal came at, like, the most inopportune, insignificant time. I guess they just wanted to go out there and rip that Sam Reinhart record away. Now, the Stanley Cup championship winning goal looks to be given to Matthew Tkachuk. That is, of course, unless the Oilers score again. And then Sam Reinhart's going to have the game-winning goal one more time. But anyways, I think what we can really start to learn from this Stanley Cup Finals series is that the Florida Panthers, they just got it all. They have everything that you need. All of their forwards play a hard game. All of their D-men play a hard game. All of their guys follow the system and the structure to a T. And you have some unsung heroes, too. At the beginning of the series, when it was 1-0 Edmonton, 2-1 Florida, I did see some Panthers fans going out there and asking, hey, what's going on with Barkov and what's going on with Reinhart? These guys aren't producing as much as they probably should. The team is just being carried by Bennett and Marchand. It's Bennett and Marchand. And when it's not Bennett and Marchand, you've got Eetu Luostarinen going out there as a near point-per-game player at 5v5. And then what happens when your top stars actually start to perform? You get games like this where Sam Reinhart gets 4 goals. Like, it's just unbelievable how talented this Florida Panthers team is. Oh, there's a giveaway. Anton Lundell right in front. Oh, nice opportunity there. He's just trying to kill off the remaining 3 minutes here in the game, I guess. But the Oilers, with subpar defense, subpar goaltending, and a forward core that didn't really get too much on the board when they needed it the most. Connor McDavid said it throughout most of the Stanley Cup Finals series. We haven't played our best. We haven't played our best. We need to show our best. We can play better. But they just never showed that. And especially in a game like this, you started to see the frustration piling up. A lot of these guys, you can tell from the body language, some of them are feeling defeated, others were getting more determined, more angsty. Leon Draisaitl getting shut down every opportunity he had, Connor McDavid getting pushed around by Evan Rodriguez. This Florida Panthers team has the depth and the mental fortitude to be able to just take it to Edmonton and will their way to positive results. All of the guys who have points in this series, all the guys who have had points in this Stanley Cup playoff run. What was the record? Like, this is the most number of players one team has had with 15 plus points in a playoff run ever? Something like that? Oh, are we finally getting a penalty? No way. There hasn't been a power play all game, but oh yeah, okay, Tkachuk and Evander Kane getting into it. All right, we'll see how that ends up getting assessed. But Stu Skinner, this guy's not it, man. I'm sorry. When Sammy Reinhart and Brad Marchand whoop-de-doo dipsy-doodle dangle around the demon and then they both make the goalie look embarrassed afterwards, that, I think, is the biggest sentiment and encapsulating goal that can be scored. That sort of defines the way the goaltending matchup went for Edmonton in this series. And as the game continued to go on, I mean, some of these other goals, can you blame Skinner for the shot from Tkachuk? Maybe you can, he did get a piece of it. Can you blame Skinner for the big nasty rebound and then the Sam Reinhart second goal to make it 3-0? Yeah, I think you absolutely can. That nasty, nasty rebound was too big for anybody to go out there and feel was appropriate. But Stu Skinner, you know, I respect the decision to go with him in tonight's game. Be do or die by the guy that got you here, the main starter. Cal Pickard technically is not that, and while he did have his opportunity to steal a win, he didn't show up in game number 5, which is why we saw the conclusion today. Stu Skinner getting the nod for game number 6. Ultimately, though, with a minute 20 to go in this hockey game, Florida just showed that they are the better team. And I think one of the biggest narratives that we're going to be taking a look at heading into the offseason is the fact that after Toronto, who gave Florida the most difficult challenge this year? Was it Edmonton? I don't know. I don't necessarily think so. By golly gee, it certainly was not the Carolina Hurricanes. And then the first round, you have the Tampa Bay Lightning. That didn't really go all too well for the opponents either. It was just Florida decidedly taking over that series. At the end of the day, the most difficult matchup the Panthers had was round number 2 against Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and the Maple Leafs. Game 7 collapse be damned, at least they got it to 7. And now with 30 seconds to go, Barkov, Tkachuk, they're celebrating on the bench. 25 seconds, 5-1 hockey game for Florida. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, this is it for them in year number 2. Who knows whether or not they'll be back here. But for now, the Florida Panthers are your 2025 Stanley Cup champions. Congrats over to the Cats. And oh my gosh, Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid looking on. That is haunting. The game is now officially over. And this is what's on my TV screen now. I think I already spoke enough about what I wanted to say. We will dissect, break down, and talk about the Oilers more as the summer continues on. For now, though, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Florida Panthers defeating Connor McJesus one more time. Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Troll 9, and bye.